Hi, everyone, and welcome. This segment is called Death at the Altar. And as we go along, I hope you'll understand. I don't want to give it all away at once. That would spoil the whole video and the plot and the excitement that goes along with it. So, I put out a video February 2nd about some of the strange things that were happening on my altar. And on that altar space was Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, and an angel tarot deck. But the Magdalene Oracle, if you go back and watch the video, explains what was happening and the mysterious things that were happening around the Magdalene Oracle on my altar. So on the 5th, I dedicated some working space to the Magdalene after doing lots of Google search into her, and I've been working with her daily and recording all kinds of information in here. And it's been wonderful. I did purchase for her some potted pink tea roses. And that was to be an offering to her for our working together at this table. And I really enjoyed that burst of pink. It really did uplift me each day that I came down and did a reading with the cards and explored more of her through the questions and the answers that were given to me. Now, on the last full moon of February, I switched it up again. I just switched it up. I just felt I needed to. And I wanted to gather information for you, my viewers, versus for myself. I wanted to share the knowledge that I was getting from the Magdalene Oracle with all of you. It was a long reading. It was probably about an hour and a half. And I read each of the cards for the positions that it was to be placed in. But then I felt a draw to just use my intuition and write down some information that I could share with you today. But 2 days after my last reading on that full moon, gathering all this information, I came down to discover that my tea rose had abruptly died. It was shocking to see the difference on my working table when I came down. The roses had shriveled, every leaf had dropped off, and only one tiny little bud remained, just like in the picture here. It just was so beautiful. So today I've assembled the cards that she gifted to us that I could share with you. I've brought her some red dragon tea because I know red is one of the colors for working with Magdalene. And I have these candles on my altar, and they go in different ways, and I just keep constantly replacing them for her. So if I have to pause in between and replace one of the candles, I'll do that. And it is really interesting to watch how the candles work. One day I came in, invited all the energy, sat down at the table. It was a very small light on the candles. But as I sat down and got ready a little bit further into my relaxation, meditation, all of a sudden, each of the candles in unison went full. It was really interesting to watch. So today I'm going to move the camera and I'm going to show you each of those cards, and I'm going to read from the book, My Intuitive Thoughts, just so I don't make a mistake. And I hope you enjoy this, and I hope that some of these cards ring true for you and are helpful on wherever you are on your spiritual journey. So let's begin. Now I'll be using the spread in the book, the Elemental Star Spread, and those are the directions and the information for each card that we'll lay down. Okay, so I'm just going to put that aside and adjust the camera. All right, for card number 1, which is going to appear here in the Earth section, Magdalene gave us illumination. Now, this is for what may help actually ground us and put us in that physical realm so that we can move in a healing manner forward. So the card is illumination, and it suggested to me through creativity that we could find a way to release any blockages and find a way towards clearer self-expression. Stability will come when we can clearly focus on what we need and what we see and how to express it. It's a good time to ask for a helping hand from your guides to release any debilitating thoughts. To reach out, set a goal to seek what uplifts us and inspires us. You could write, you could sing, you could dance, anything that allows you to get those passions flowing. Now we're going to go on to card number 2, and this is our emotions and water element. So that goes there. Now the title of that card, and I'll show it to you for a second here, and again at the end, is Divine Order. So for that one, when it comes to our emotions and the element of water, it's a great time for us to connect with others, to gain support, offer feelings that will aid, the relationship and others that you see and feel from a higher perspective. Caring can brighten and uplift our heart. Saving is another story. Try not to feel the need to save another, but caring and understanding from seeing another's perspective is divine. And then we're going to go on to card number 3. And that is the air element. I better show you that one. And that is the Judgment card. All right. Everyone's mind is full of thoughts, opinions, rights, and wrongs. Try to draw towards you what you would like to reflect to others. Place yourself in situations where time you share with others uplifts you, frees you from critical thinking, and comforts you. And card number 4 is the fire element. And I've just got to pause for a second because the heat in here is building. And I just wanted to say I was influenced by what I read in the book, and some of it has come through in these thoughts, as well as just building a few extra ones in that I thought would help. So card number 4 for fire. Interesting, we got the Magdalene. I was so happy. Okay, so it says, keep your pockets full of dreams. This was a nice little poem that was in there. For life is a great test of faith. Allow your light to shine. There's no beginning or end. There's only love. And to add to that, love is always best shared. Plant it, tend to it, water it daily, and it will surely grow. Okay, and the next one is Spirit, and that is the Matrix. So it goes right up there at the top. Life can seem tricky to understand at times. No one has all the answers, but somehow we are all part of the puzzle of life. Looking back in time can bring a few aha moments, but when we are so busy trying to make each day a step forward, we do sometimes slip. Trust, be patient, and hopefully things will once again feel right. We are each unique, not a perfect blend, and no one has all the answers. And the one in the middle is card 6, and that is to summarize everything. And there is Ascension. thought that looked lovely in the center. Look for peace and find ways to lighten your thoughts. And I believe this might be from the book. To ascend spiritually is to accept and love your physical reality. Pray for peace and understanding. Look for signs of light, hope, and giving thanks for blessings, no matter how small. So I'm just going to adjust it so you get to see it all. So at the bottom is our illumination and Magdalene, divine order, judgment, the matrix, and ascension. And I will have to show you that I've got to relight one candle here before this goes out. So there you have it, my friends. My altar looks a wee bit vacant over here without my tea rose, and I am so disappointed I don't have it to place in my garden, outside my window where I do practice. But I do have the deck still. I have some oil that I've dedicated to her. I have the pendulum, and I think I can safely put her back on the altar with Kuan Yin and Mary, Mother Mary, and we'll just see how things go. But it has been a very wonderful journey working with her. It's been a very gentle, loving energy that comes from her. And I just wanted to share it with you all. So those are thoughts from the deck guidebook and myself. And I hope that it leaves you feeling a little bit more uplifted today, because we never know where our journey is going to take us, how it changes, and we just have to accept and adapt. So blessings to everyone, and we'll catch you back here again.